Yeah, I look sleepy today. Look at my hair. How you make it brighter? I just need it to be brighter. Mm-mm, that's not cute. Hey. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to hi Biggie. Did I invite you, Mel? I was trying to make it brighter. I don't have no earrings on today. Hey, Mel. Okay, I just invited. I don't know if you was trying to, if you did that or was that me? My bad. I'm running behind. I got like two other things. I do hair too. Um, okay, you good. Um, I was trying to rush because I'm like, was you just seeing if I had got on? Look, I was rushing because you had said something. Hi, Biggie, how are you? I was like, oh, let me hurry up. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna start just yet. I need to put on some I need some earrings. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello. And this other phone that I use, Gemini, hello. Thank you for the lights. Let me turn some light on up in here. I was trying to use one of them effects from, there we go. Oh, this is the light I need right here. I am cello. So I'm waiting on, because somebody had asked me to do this Lone Star review. You driving in the car? You better not be driving. I remember you said that. I know you're not typing that good, ma'am. We can wait. Um, who was Eric Mays? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, little man getting a haircut. I guess I'm not gonna have no earrings on today. I'm looking real unkept. Let me see. Look, y'all gonna laugh at me. I can get some earrings. I forgot I had no earrings on. Okay, so I went ahead and printed this one off. Because I had somebody that wanted me to do. So Biggie, you gonna Google that right there, Lone Star College. Where the camera at? Lone Star College TSI test. So this is what you're gonna Google, and then it'll download. So you're gonna go Lone Star College. Just Google that, and it'll be a PDF file that that'll pop up. Okay, it'll be a PDF file that'll pop up, and then she said I can't miss my session. I'd have jumped on later for you. I'd have just, if I wasn't doing nothing, because 8 o'clock was really pushing it for me today. I was struggling, but I was like, I'm gonna start saying 8:30, but that's kind of late. Not late, but you know. But yeah, Biggie, just go to Lone Star College and then download. I don't know if my phone crooked or my board is crooked. Probably the board. You got it? Okay, perfect. Okay, we may do 8:30 tomorrow. It's just, well, you know what? Tomorrow I may not be able to. I gotta set up box braids last minute. It may be like 9 or something. So I know you got your test this week. So I'll message you. Somebody booked me for tomorrow, all last minute. So no. Tomorrow I do. I have some hair to do tomorrow. College algebra, I don't teach it. I know I do more like the pre-algebra class versus the college algebra class, but I know some of the information in it though. Is it Brianni? And now my whole lighting fell. See, get my light off this ground. You know, you can kind of almost see me without it. This stuff right here. This stuff right here don't be for me sometimes. But I'm trying to be hip into the social media world. Yeah, absolutely. With my pre-algebra and pre-algebra 1. And this is also the book that one of the other supporters was talking about. I don't get no kickback from this. I need to. I'm trying to get on there. But this book right here is really... You failed the pre-algebra class or the TSI test? This right here, you can get it on Amazon. Is that where you got yours at, Mel? On Amazon or you did Walmart? Oh, college algebra? Yeah. At the end, the logs and stuff, you're getting kind of... Probably start to get a little bit too much, huh? This is a good book, though. This one doesn't have logarithms in it, though. But I know it. I know the information, though. As long as you have, or if you have your notes, I can teach it to you. As long as you come to me, like, with notes and you tell me the subject that you having issues with, I can figure it out and teach it and help you with it. Hire the tutor. I know. It helps. It does help with the tutor because you could have did it. You just have to, you know, you could have did it. You could have did it. You just need, you only need combining like terms? Oh, that's not bad at all. Hey, Sanctuary. Okay. So, like I said, this is a good book for pre-algebra, algebra 1. It has a lot of pictures in it. They even have one for like geometry and stuff. So, I mean, you can get it, look at it, and send it back. What do you think about it, Mel? Melanin. I know you just got it today, though, so you hadn't really been able to even look at it, huh? You in 7th grade? Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is just how I'm going to look today. It's a good buy, yeah. I know, because you can say you just got it today, so you couldn't even really... Hold on, y'all. Let me try to move this light up a little bit. I feel like we in the dark. Okay. My little setup over here is... I got glasses on and it be tripping. Oh, okay. You just need it for that part of the... How to take the test. Knock out my TSI math this month. Okay, Minty. We trying... Oh, guess what, Melanin? Ariana messaged me and she said she passed. She got I think a 952, she said. She had some stuff going on so she couldn't get on at night. But she passed. Yep. And that's why she didn't get on. She had some stuff going on. But she passed. Mm-hmm. She passed. I remember Ariana. Remember we was like, oh, where's she at? Remember she was supposed to get on the next day? She had took it the next morning. And I was like, oh, where's she at? She had some stuff going on, but she ended up passing. She was supposed to come with us on Thursday. Oh, Ariana. Remember she was supposed to be here Friday, but she wasn't able to come. She messaged me and said she wasn't able to come. Oh, your phone keep freezing. I see what happened. You keep going in and out. I'm gonna wait. Melanie, I think her phone is tripping. All right, y'all. So, yeah, her phone is messing up. She in the car. Okay. She said, I'm back. Ariana, remember she was supposed to meet with us on that Thursday. She had the test the next day. She messaged me and said she passed. She had some stuff going on. But she did pass. I told her I was going to let everybody know. So if you're just, I know, right? So if you're just tuning in, we're doing the Lone Star, the TSI math. It's like 40-something questions. We're just going to go through them. Hopefully, Walter will log in, and he wants me to do number 8. We also talked about this book right here that helps with different concepts that you may have issues with. And I'm just going to go down the, I know she wasn't. She ended up passing. I'm going to just end up going straight down the list. If you have any questions, just stop me and let me know. If you want to join the live so you can talk to me, that's fine. Just request and I'll add you because it's easier for me so that I don't have to keep turning around and grabbing comments because I'll miss them. So this is going to be number 1 on the Lone Star Review. Like I said, I'm just going down the list. Let me know if y'all can see. Is the lighting okay? Because I don't know what other way to make it any better. Hopefully, can y'all see it okay? Hopefully. Okay. All right, so number 1, like I said, if you're reading long so I don't have to write so much, it's good. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Val. It says 3t minus 7 equals 5t, right? And the question wants us to determine, hey, Val, you follow me? What does 6t then equal? Okay, so this is what the question is asking us to determine. It wants us to find out what 6t is. If they give us this is what that side is equal to, okay? So this is what the question is asking us to solve for. Now, what we're going to do, so this is what I want y'all to understand. When you get a question like this, you ask yourself, what is this question? What type of question is this? What am I solving for? What do I need to do? So this would be called, so for instance, this is called a linear equation, right? And anytime you have a linear equation with one variable, you want to isolate it, okay? Our whole purpose in algebra is to find the value of the variable. So this is important that you need to remember. In this type of question, so I may make like some little study guide that says, what am I looking for? To solve this question, I need to understand how to do what? I need to understand how to find x, how to find the value of the variable, okay? So we're looking for the value of t. Then you ask yourself, what do I do to find the value of t? I have to undo everything that's being done because I need to get t by itself, right? So the first thing that's happening is I need to put t on both sides, on one side of the equation because it's separated right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 3t from both sides. Now, why did I subtract 3t from this side? You restarted your phone? Because you were stressed. Okay. Just trying to keep you from learning tonight. I'm looking for the value of t. I'm going to subtract 3t from this side. What'd you say, Biggie? Why am I going to take 3t away from this side? Because what did I say? The whole purpose is to find the value of t. To find the value of t, I need to perform the opposite operation, okay? The opposite operations will help me to undo what's being done. I need to isolate the t. And it can be on either side. The reason I'm moving it over here is so I can keep it positive, okay? Because you could have moved the 5t, but sometimes that gets confusing. So if you want your answer to be positive, you're going to move the smaller number, okay? Whenever I do 3t minus 3t, a positive and negative, I have opposite signs, is going to become 0 and it goes away. Now I'm left with negative 7 is equal to 5 minus 3, which is 2t. The last thing I need to do to get t by itself is what? What am I going to do? Thank you, KG, for sharing. The last thing I'm going to do to get t by itself, I need to undo what's happening to t. The operation that's happening between the 2 and the t is what? What operation is this? Yes, Lapri. I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm going to divide by 2 because I'm multiplying. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. This simplifies down to 1. Yeah, that was right. Yep. You and BB got it right. So that leaves me with t is equal to, there's no common factors here. Can I simplify negative 7 divided by 2? It'll become a decimal. But all I'm going to do is leave this as a fraction. Now, I have not answered the question yet. Okay. Vicky said, let me get my notebook. Hold on. Okay. Yes, Vivi, no. I have not answered the question yet. Because the question was asking me to find what? Because remember, we're looking at the Lone Star map. Okay. Walter, you made it. Hey, Walter. Um, are you requesting to join, or are you just telling me to invite? If y'all request, remember you all can request to join if you all want to talk. You are requesting? Okay. Um, hold on one second. I don't know. Does it not let you request? It doesn't have you down in my guests. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying, like I said. Okay, I seen it. I couldn't see what happened. Okay, you got it? Okay, perfect. Now, what I need to do is find out what 6 times t is, because that's what it asked me to do. It said, what is 6 times t? So now what I'm going to do is take this value of t, and I'm going to insert that on this side. Tell me if you can't see or anything, or if I need to move. Can y'all see okay? Oh, you want me to do it on the other account, Walter? Okay. So what I'm going to do is take this information. It's going to be 6 times negative 7 over 2. Hold on one second, Walter. Let me finish this one right here. And I'm trying to figure out what this is. You're probably not going to get a calculator on this, okay? So you're going to have to know how to multiply fractions. And if they do give you a calculator, great, okay? But if not, it's top times the top and bottom times the bottom. It's always a 1 underneath every single whole number. What happened, Biggie? You said, wait, what happened? Oh, you solved one. I do apologize. Go ahead and solve. My bad. Sorry. Oh, he wanted to solve. Okay. Hold on, Walter. Let me see. It may be because you don't have any. You may have to go on your other um, account. Oh, no, I sent you an invitation. Because I sent you one on the other one. You got it right? Okay, so now 6 times negative 7 is going to be negative 42 divided by 2, which is going to be negative 21. So the answer should be A. Oh, my bad, C. I lied. I forgot the negative sign. It's C. Answer choice C. You going to be on this one? Okay. Well, I invited you on this, both of them. I forgot.
Hello?
Hey, Walter.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm
You can
doing
talk about
good.
good. Oh, the negative. Yes, I know. So we're gonna go in order, Walter. I just started with number 1. I know you wanted me to do number 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So do you have time to wait, or do you need me to do it right now?
I actually figured out number 8 on my own. It's just that when you look at 8, answer choice D,
Mm-hmm.
not that the exponent it's gonna multiply with the whole number.
Mm-hmm.
And so I forgot that rule and I assumed that it was multiplying one on its own by itself multiple again. But no,
Right.
it was incorrect.
Okay. Yeah. So it should have been A, right?
That should have been A. But luckily I understood it. I have a whole cheat. Well, not a cheat sheet, but like what's it called? A notebook.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I can share my screen or anything, but yeah.
Okay, good. Nah, yeah, because I don't think you can turn your camera on. You gotta have like a certain amount of followers, I think, to turn your camera on.
All right.
I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. If it showed, I don't know how to work this. Let me see. Yeah, because it has the camera locked out, so you can't do the camera.
Hold up. You need hold up. Access live. Go live.
Anybody have any questions on number 1 that we just did? Or y'all good?
All right. Well, yeah. The main ones that I got wrong was 6,
Huh?
11, and 12.
6, 11, and 12. Okay. So yeah, we'll just go in order and we'll try to get to those. I don't know, won't be on too late. These
Alright.
first ones aren't too bad. So I don't know if you wanna you can stay on live if you want to mute, or you can however you want to do it and request when I'm it's up to you.
All right. I'll just be on mute because I talk a lot to myself.
Okay. All right, so number 2, it says if X and Y are directly proportional. Now, directly proportional, does anybody know what directly proportional means? I just figured it out because I was looking in this book. Yes, okay, what does directly proportional mean?
Proportional means it's a different way to say the exact same thing.
So directly proportional though.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Exactly. So when one thing's moved, the other thing moves, right? So how this would be set up would be y over x. That means that every time y increases, x also increases. Okay, Biggie and Melanin. Does that make sense? Directly proportional. So if you get a question, like I said, that is on here, this is what you would do. You would take this book that you had, you would go to the back of the book and you would look up either proportion or directly proportional. When I go to proportion, it's 89 through 97, and hopefully it has directly proportional in it. Let me see, because if not, I googled it online when I found it. But that's how you study. When you get to something and you don't understand what it's talking about, you're gonna just try to look at the word that okay. So it has constant of proportionality, and then it has, I don't know if it has directly proportional. It has constant of proportionality though. It may not. So this one may not have directly proportional. Boo on them. But directly proportional is going to be y over x. I want to say I've seen it in there. So that means that if this side increases by 2, then the other side also increases by 2. If it goes by 3, the other side also goes by 3. So the question asks us on number 2, it says if these y and x is directly proportional, and it says that y is then equal to 2 and x is equal to 3, okay? That means that one side increases, the other. The top increases, the bottom increases. It says if when y is, what is the y value? So now I'm looking for the y value because I don't know what it is, but they gave me an x value of 9, okay? They gave me an x value of 9, okay? Now I look at this and say they want me to determine what the y value, the value at the top is what I'm looking for, okay? I want to know what the y value. 6. Yes. Why is it 6? Very good. Why is it 6? And anybody can answer. Y'all agree with Walter? You think he got it right? He said because you multiply 3 by 3, so you can do the same thing. Okay, so very close. So Melanin, okay, very good. I'm glad you said that. 2 times 3. Okay, when we deal with proportions, you are either going to multiply or you are going to divide. Okay? So multiply or divide. Even though, were you telling me, because you said 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, but then you told me this was 6. Okay, so this is what happens. Very close that you recognize that. I'm looking for this top number up here. So I'm looking for something that I multiply to get here, and whatever I use to multiply to get here, I'm gonna do yes, Nat. Whatever I do to the bottom, I'm gonna do to the top. So remember, with proportions, we either multiply or we divide. Okay, we always multiply either vertically or horizontally, either direction, but you got to go the same direction. So if I went from 3 to 9, Walter told me that I have to multiply times 6. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top, like Matt said. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say 2 times 3. 2 times 3, that's going to give me 6. So that's why that ends up being 6. When we do proportions, we always multiply or divide, and we're trying to see what multiplier did I use to get from one side to the other. It's like, okay, I need to cross the street, but we both going to cross it at the same pace. Does that make sense? You can simplify it, and so when you simplify, it goes back. It does, but remember, the question is asking us to find what is going to be that proportion when we increase it by a factor of 3. So the answer would be B, number 6. So always remember, okay, what did the question ask me to find? It asked me to find the quantity of y when x is equal to 9. Oh, for checking the answer. Okay. Melanie, you okay? No problem, Nat. So let's think about this again. If something is increasing proportionally, you good? Let's say I have 5 over 15 is equal to 30 over question mark, right? Because I was finna put X, I didn't mean that. It's the same thing. It just puts some fancy words with it. It just puts some, how many questions is there on this one? There's 40 questions in this packet, but on the TSI test, there's only 20 questions before you know if you passed or failed. Because if it throws you into the next 40 questions, that means that you missed something on the first 20 and you have to do the diagnostic test. You're welcome. So, okay, how do I get from 15 to 30? I multiply by, yes, I don't want to mess up your name. 2. Lakita, the TSI test is a placement exam that you take whenever you want to go back to college, or you're trying to see if you can get in college level math or algebra, or to have to take developmental math. So it's a math test that they use to determine what level you're at. The packet is free. The packet is free, Isaac. You're just gonna Google Lone Star TSI Math, and it'll be a PDF that you pull up. I tried to put it in my bio, but I couldn't because it wasn't an actual link. Yes, times 2. So then I'm gonna come up here to the top, and I'm gonna do the same thing times 2, and that'll give me a quantity. You're welcome, Miss Powell. A quantity of 10. Okay. So remember, multiplying, we're trying to figure out how we're multiplying to get from one place to another. And sometimes it'll go this way, and we'll have to determine, okay, what did I multiply 5 down going down to get 15? You can go either direction. With this, you can go either direction. Okay? So that's certain type of stuff. So that's something that you need to practice on. I want you to put a star beside it, or I want you to start and say, okay, next time we get on here, I need her to talk more about that, or I need you to make some videos about that so we can go deeper into it. Okay, so let's look at number 3. It says find the equation of the line passing through 6, 9, and 0, 0. So we want to write the equation of a line, and my 2 points are 6, 9, and 0, 0. And I need to write the equation. What equation represents these 2 points? We got to determine what did somebody ask to go live? I don't think so. Okay.
Sorry, yeah. It was me on accident, sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. I can't never tell if somebody want to join a live or not. I have no idea. Okay, so what equation we have been given 2 points. If you actually have some graph paper, you could draw it out and you could solve it. But when we're given 2 points, Walter just gave me the equation for how to start trying to find the equation of this line. Can somebody tell me to write the equation of a line? What do you need? What are the different equations of a line? We know we have the y-intercept form, right? So there's 3 different ways. I have the y-intercept form. There's 2 more. Anybody else know? Because these are the formulas. And on the packet, they actually have the formulas on like the first or second page. I know I'm supposed to say thank y'all for liking the live. So we have the slope formula, which we're going to use later, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, because we need to have, what does a line always have? A what? It has an x-intercept. Sometimes it doesn't have an x-intercept. It depends. Well, it does. It does, unless it's going horizontal. Remember, what does this formula represent? What's x2, y2? What's all this for? To find what? What part of the line do I find using this? Biggie, do you know? Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie. Hey, Casey. Melanie is like, what? Okay, so I have a line, right? A line is made up of a lot of different points. Okay? To make a line, you have to have at least 2 points. So the definition of a line is 2 points on a plane. As long as I have a dot and a dot, I can connect them and make a line, right? Okay. Determine based on how the line is angled, tells me what type of slope I have. Okay. So my slope gives me my incline and my decline. So I need at least 2 points to make a line, and I also need a slope. Okay. Question, Biggie, yes. What'd you say yes about? Z, you said y-intercept. What's the y? Yeah. It can be the y-intercept. We can have an x-intercept, a y-intercept. Some lines don't have a y-intercept because they never cross the y-axis, because that's the only time we have a y-intercept. So the thing with algebra, math, it all builds upon each other, right? So when you first go to class, you learn about equations. And then you learn about, okay, how do I create, what are these equations for? The equations represent points on a line. Each x and each y is a point on a line. So for an example, they gave us 2 points right here, 6, 9, and 0, 0. If I was to draw this out, I would have 6, 9 up here, and then I would have 0, 0 right here. If I connected these dots, all I need is 2 points, right? If I connected these dots, I just drew a line. So the question is asking us to write the equation that these points belong to. I have to write the equation that these points belong to. And they gave me the answer in slope-intercept form. The answer on the test is in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So I need to get to here. I need to get to y equals mx plus b. What does y equal mx plus b have? It has a slope and it has the y-intercept. Maybe that's what you were talking about, Z. It has a slope and it has a y-intercept. Now, thankfully, since I have 0, 0 up here, I have the y-intercept, which is amazing. Okay, I have the y-intercept. The only thing I need to find is the slope. So I'm going to use the slope formula, and there's actually another way you can do it as well, but I don't want to do too much to you. right now. So I'm going to use the slope formula, and I'm going to find the slope. It says I need to label y x1, y1, x2, and y2. Now I'm going to put these values into my formula. So m is equal to y2, which is 0, minus y1, which is 9, over x2, which is 0, minus x1, which is 6. 0 minus 9 is negative 9. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. Subtract the points. Yes, Biggie. And when we get here, I always, unless I'm doing like direct proportionality, now I need to do what to these two numbers? I need to simplify. They both share a factor of what? Not add, Melanie. We're going to divide and make them smaller. We want to make them smaller. Yes, take the negative away. So the negatives are going to go away because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And then 9 over 6, since they both are divisible by 3, this will be 3 over 2. So my slope for this line is 3 over 2. Yes, MK, divisible by 3. Very good. Now I'm going to put this information into my formula. Y is equal to mx plus b. Remember, b is my y-intercept. Your y-intercept is where the point crosses the y-axis, and when the x is 0, that's your y-intercept. So I'm going to insert, my y-intercept is 0. Because it's 0, 0, so it has to be. So now I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to insert my information. Y is equal to the slope, which is 3 halves x plus 0. Because remember, my y-intercept, where my graph crosses the y-axis, is 0. So the answer for this question would then be y is equal to 3 halves x, which is D. These are one of the more difficult problems because you have to remember all the formulas. So melanin, don't get stressed out. This is just, it's a lot. It can be a lot if you haven't, worked with it a lot. So put a star beside that one. We'll come back to it. Any questions? Because we got to go really in depth about, formulas and why is this the x-intercept? Why is this the y-intercept and stuff like that. Nope. Nope. All right. So what number we on? 4? Ugh. Is it a word problem? I need a better eraser. And if I erase it too much, then it's going to fall off the wall. Thank you for sharing. Okay, you doing okay? Hey, y'all. How everybody doing? I'm looking a little sleepy today. Okay, number 4, y'all. Oh, I like this one. There are 3x minus 2 trees planted in each row of a rectangular parcel of land. If there are a total of 24x minus 16 trees planted in the parcel, how many rows of trees are there in the parcel? Okay. Anytime we have a shape, what do we need to do? This is number 4. Anytime they give us a shape, what do we need to do? Draw it. They said they have a rectangular parcel, so let's draw a rectangular parcel. Okay? Draw. And it told me 3x minus 2 trees are planted in each row. Rows go what direction? Do they go long ways or up and down? Rows go what direction? Like when you think about a row, what direction is it going? Sideways or up and down? Right, left to right. Very good. So that means that this side of my it's going to be 3x. Actually, it's going to be this minus, it actually don't matter what side you put it on while I'm sitting here acting like it do. It don't matter. Um, so there's 3x because there's 3x minus 2 planted on each row, right? So each one of these rows have 3x minus 2, okay? And then it says if there are a total of 24x minus 16 trees, how many rows of trees are there planted in the parcel? So what do we think? We have any idea what we about to do here? Because I need to figure out how many rows is it. I'm trying to figure out how many rows it is. And they told me I have a total of 24x minus 16 trees. Yeah, you can explain. Go right ahead. What's up? You got me.
So how I would first solve this? First,
Mhm.
I'll kind of write it into kind of a ratio problem, like kind of
Mhm.
make it to look like a ratio. So
Mhm.
the 3x and 2 dots and -2. And then I'm seeing hold up, I have the PDF right here with me too. It says if the total is 24x minus 16, so that's after like everything. So I'll put that below.
Mhm.
So 24x would go under 3x
Mhm.
and -16 would go under 2. Now what I would do is I would try to figure out what number can get all these numbers to the total. And
Mhm.
so I decided to divide the bottom number with the top number, in which 24 divided by 3 got me 8,
Mhm.
and -16 divided by 2 got me 8.
Mhm.
And so because of that, I believe that the answer is D.
D. Very good. Yeah, that works. Okay, so with this type of question, like I said, he set it up like a proportion. You're trying to see how many 3x2s are in 24x minus 16. Okay, you want to see how many 3x2s are in, and you can do it either way. Actually, you can stack it this way. You can also stack it this way. And you can break them apart, and you got your 24x over 16. You have your 3x minus 2. Now, if you were doing this, like I said you could do it either way. I'm really trying to determine how did I get here. And just like he said, he was using like setting it up as a proportion, which you can do that as well. Or you can they have long division that it looks like they're actually trying to make y'all do too. Or I'm trying to see what was I putting here to make this happen. Okay, what was I doing here to make this happen? What do I multiply? So it's going to be more so like, what did I multiply? Remember, we were doing the box method. What did I multiply 3x minus 2 by to get 24x minus 16? Does that make sense? What am I multiplying 3x minus 2 by to get 24x minus 16? What do I multiply to get 24x? What do I multiply to get minus 2? Does that make sense? You're finding a multiplier. What did I multiply by to get to this number here on the inside? I had to multiply something by that. 8. Right. That's where we came up with the 8 at. Very good. And that's why I said the box method is very helpful. I'm going to put the 8 over here. Would y'all be able to see something like that on the test? I'll do another one like this. Not at this very second. I'll make up another one. And I'll draw it out step by step for y'all too. Everybody okay? Biggie, you still in here? Okay. We almost at number 6. Let me do number, oh my goodness. Number 5 is a what is it called? Systems of equations. All right. So number 5, if you have your paper, because I can't write all this out, it says a group of 18 people ordered soup and sandwiches for lunch. Each person in the group had either one soup or one sandwich. The sandwiches cost $7.75. Soup cost $4.50. If the total cost of 18 lunches was $113, how many sandwiches? Oh, it's not a what's the name? How many sandwiches were ordered? So the total cost of all the lunches was $113.50. Okay, $113.50. It kind of is. So we got sandwiches plus soup, and it equals 18 people. I had sandwiches plus soup, and it equals 18 people. It says the cost of the sandwiches was $7.75. The cost of the soup is $4.50. So we have $7.75 times what's the sandwiches? Times the sandwich plus $4.50 times the soup is going to be equal to 113. $113.50. You have the answer for 5. Oh, you already did it? Oh, look at you. Biggie, do you want to go live? You want to tell us how you did it? Did you get it right? Okay. He said in a minute. Melanin, you still on here? I know y'all at the barber shop. Oh, okay. No problem. You good. You don't want to go. You do want to go live, Biggie, or no? Did you want to explain?
If you're having trouble going live, it's kind of like two people next to like a certain button
Oh,
thingy.
he said later. He don't want to do it right now.
I mean, I can explain it.
He said he don't want to. You go ahead. I'm fine.
So I kind of did it in kind of a different way-ish.
No, go ahead.
So what I did was first I immediately highlighted sandwiches cost $7.75 and soups cost $4.50 each. So what I did was because we already had one part of the problem, sandwich. So because we're only trying to figure out how much sandwiches there are, I just multiplied 7.75 with the answer choices right there. But I wasn't done there yet. So for example, if I were to multiply 70, well, not 70, 7.75 times 7, you'd get, let me just do the math real quick.
Yes, I love when we use the answer choices. Let's do that. That is so much easier. I always go into like math teacher mode, but yes, just take the 775 and you got A, B, C, D. Because when y'all take the test, you may not remember. So we have 7, 8, 9, and 10. I love this. Yes, Vivi, right. Like that's so much. I go into like the most complex mode versus thinking about the easiest route. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Washington said 70, 75. We're gonna try to answer choice A first. Times 7 was how much sandwiches? How much did they cost?
I'm just doing the math really quick on this paper. So 45.
Oh, you writing it all out? Yeah, I got it for you. Hold on.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on.
Hold up, I think I might cut the calculators back here.
Y'all can use a calculator, I think, on this part. 775 times 7. I got you. It's 54.25.
But wait, we are not done yet. And then after that, I would subtract 18 from 7.
Okay.
That would
Yep.
get us 11. And I'll multiply 11 with $4.50. And then if the total doesn't equal to $113.15, then it's not the answer.
That's right. Yep. So that would be 49.50. And then plus 54.25 is 103. So that does not work. Perfect. It is D. Yes. Y'all see that? Vivi was like, you are, yes. That's the best way to do it. This is exactly how I would do it. That's
I
so much
mainly
easier.
got this mainly because of you. Because when I saw this, I immediately referred to the pizza problem that you went over
Hmm.
from AccuPlacer. So I was like, I already had an idea of how to do it.
Okay, yeah. And see, I was already starting off trying to do it the long way. But I
Yeah.
remember we did it the other way. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just figure it out. Y'all good?
Yes, I'm doing good.
Okay, here. Walter, she said, Vivi said, can you explain what you did again?
All right. So what I did was All right.
Let me
So as we already know, sandwiches cost $7.75. But we're only trying to figure out how many sandwiches were ordered. And we know that the total of the 18 lunches was $13.50. So what I did was I multiplied $7.75 with 7 because that's how much money that could be spent from the sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
after that, I subtracted 7 from 18 because we still have to figure out how much soups were too. Well, we know how much soups are, but we also have to count those too. Now,
Right.
after you multiply that, you're gonna get. Hold up, I have the calculator right here. Let me just do it. So you multiply $4.50 times 11, and you'll get $49.50. So then after that, you're gonna add it with 54.25,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna get $103.75. And as we know, our total is $113 plus 50. So we can immediately understand that A would not be the best fit for our answer.
Yep.
Next question. 8. So 8 times $7.75.
Mm-hmm.
$7.75. And that will get you 62.
Okay.
And then you're gonna multiply $4.50 by 10.
Mm-hmm. That gives you $45.
And I can immediately eliminate that because there's no decimal point. So there needs to be a decimal point. So I can immediately eliminate that. Just let's waste our time. Don't let
Vivi said she got it. Okay, you got it. Vivi said got it.
And so now I'm going to go to C. 9 times 7.75. 9
Oh,
times.
I think they got it, Walter. I
Oh,
think
y'all
she
got
said.
it? All right.
Yep. She said she got it. You good, Vivi? Oh, they got it. My bad. I can't tell it.
No problem, y'all.
Yep. Yep. Got it, Vivi. Got it. Awesome. That's really the best way to do it because when you have to try to remember how to do Melon and Biggie, y'all good? When you try to have to remember everything that was
A
done,
long process, but it's worth it.
it is worth it. Oh, Jay, I'm so excited. Walter been look, we everybody be having a moment. I'm glad you're getting some help tonight, Jay. Very good. Awesome. Woo. You and the same thing. You doing the next one, number 6, Biggie. The same thing you just did on number 5, you can apply that same thing to number 6. I wasn't the smartest in high school. Oh, well, we are glad you are here. We are all in this together. You got it, Jay, just like the rest of us.
We're
So
all
we're trying to figure
together.
out, what'd you say? So we're looking for which problem is going to allow x and -3 to be substituted in. Okay, we want x and -3. Biggie, you want this question? X and -3 to be substituted in. Okay, when it says a solution means it answers this equation. Which one is going to answer the equation? Okay, that's what we're looking for. Biggie, I don't know if I can add you. Did you try to request? Oh yeah, I remember you said this is the one you had a problem with. Biggie, did you request to be added? Y'all, I got hungry. So request to join the live, and then I can add you. Possibly. I don't know if you have enough. I don't know if it'll let you do it or not though. It won't. Okay. So
I
you
think I have to leave to do that. I'm gonna just wait so that he can join real quick.
Hmm.
I think it's because I'm in the live with you, so
Mm.
just leave so that he has the ability to join.
Okay. I may
You're
have to.
gonna see like two people, a blue and a pink one. Request it from her so that she can give you the live permission.
What are you willing to do? Okay, yeah, there it is. The other night, remember we had like 2 people on here though. Okay, hey Biggie.
Hello.
All right, are you ready to help us out?
Still working, but
Think you may be able to do it? All right, so where are you at? Oh, Biggie, you went away? You going mute?
hello?
Uh-huh, I can hear you.
Okay. So what I think what we have to do is determine which one has 1 and -3 in it. Which solution?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what you think, what technique would you do to try and figure that out? Because there's many different ways.
Um
So like with letter choice A, what's going to be your first attack?
for me, I think it's going to be 1 to the power of 2 plus 2 times 1 minus 3 equals
Yep. So you did X. So you did 1 to the power. Very good. So you're just substituting them in. Perfect. Very good. So 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 3 is equal to, what do we get? So what we're doing, you all, is substituting in these different, we're trying to substitute in 1, and then next, so somebody else can try 3. So we're going to do 3 squared, -3 squared. Remember, we always use parentheses. From the he's using the, or she, I'm sorry, I don't want to call you, they are, Biggie is using A, B, C, and D. I can tell by your voice. So they used A, and now we're gonna substitute in the 1 and the 3. We're gonna do it one at a time. So Biggie took A. So letter choice A was x squared minus 2x minus 3. And what we're doing is we're substituting in 1 and negative 3. And we're going to substitute in 1 and negative 3. And we're going to see if it works. So I'm going to do negative 3 squared minus 2 times negative 3 minus 3. And it needs to equal, 0. It's supposed to equal 0, right? So we need both sides to equal 0 at the end. So Biggie, I think you're working on the first one. Did you get A? Did you get 1 squared minus 2 minus 3 yet?
I'm still working on it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the second one because you're working on the first one, right? You're doing 1 squared, so I'm gonna do negative 3 squared, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so right here we have negative 3 squared, so negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Minus 2 minus 3 makes me have a positive 6. Minus 3 is equal to 0. Now I have 9 plus 6. Because remember, what do we have to do? So we only use, remember, okay, so Walter, we can only substitute in one number at a time. Yeah, x needs to be able to equal 1, and it also needs to be able to equal negative 3. It needs to be able to equal both of them. But we only do it one at a time. So we're going to substitute in 1 first. That's what Biggie's doing. And then I'm doing negative 3 because you have to do both numbers. You have to switch them out. But when you get to the end, so I have 9 plus 6 is 15 minus 3 is equal to 0. 15 minus 3 is 12 is equal to 0, which is incorrect. Because we always use what? When we have all numbers, we have to follow PEMDAS. Biggie, are you getting stuck on that first one?
What I have so far is 1 to the power of 2 is equal to 1. Negative 2 times 1 equals 2, and then negative 3 equals negative 3. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah, I am kind of stuck.
Okay, so let me show you something. You did good. Very good. So what I want you to do is keep everything. Do you have everything going straight down or do you have everything going to the side?
To the side.
Okay, so I want you to keep everything going like this, okay?
Okay.
So when you did 1 to the power of 2, I want you to solve it. What's 1 to the power of 2 equal?
1.
1. Okay, very good. Now, you said that negative 2 times 1 is what?
Negative 2.
Negative 2, and then negative 3 is just negative 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now all that's supposed to equal 0. So now you keep solving. Now we can go from side to side to solve it. Now I have 1 minus 2.
Negative 1.
Very good. And then I have negative 1 minus 3, which is
Negative 4.
perfect. Does that equal 0?
I
Very
think so.
No. Does negative 4 equal 0? Is it the same number?
Oh,
Remember,
no,
equal.
no.
Okay, very good, Z. Right. So does answer choice A work?
No.
Because it didn't give us equal 0 equal 0. So if it's a solution, when you get to the bottom of the problem, it should look like that. If 1 and negative 3 is a solution to the equation, it should give you 0 is equal to 0. Make
Okay.
sense? So what you're doing is amazing. It's exactly what you should do. It's just that you didn't know to keep going straight down. You were like you were trying to see if each section of the problem equaled that part. But what you want to do is see if the entire side of the problem is going to work with that.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Y'all want to try the next one? So also, y'all can solve this by factoring too. But we gonna keep it simple because you can, if you want to factor it, I can show you how to factor it, but you would have to factor each and every answer choice. So personally, I would not. I would just substitute them in because if not, you would have to factor all of them. Okay. So Walter, does that make more sense? You said no, it doesn't. Because I'd be trying to see. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, perfect, perfect. Biggie, how are you feeling? You want to keep going through them? Biggie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do answer choice B. Y'all work on D and C and see which one we. I mean, we know what the answer is. It's at the back. All right. So our next one is going to be x squared. This is answer choice B. X squared plus 2x minus 3. And remember, we're going to substitute in both. Okay. So this first one we'll do 1 squared plus 2 times 1 minus 3. Then we also have to do 3 squared plus 2 times 3 minus 3. And remember, they both equal 0. Okay? So that's how you would set up this to check and see if it was correct.
Okay. For that, do I write the top one or the bottom one?
Either one, because you're gonna have to solve both of them eventually.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, we're trying to determine if -3 is a solution here, and we're trying to determine if 1 is a solution up here. Well, because they both have to match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but you just have to do one at a time.
Can I do the top one and you could do the bottom one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done with mine.
All right. What you get?
I got 0 for my answer.
So 0 equals 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got 0 equals 0 too. So the answer for this question would be
B.
perfect. Very good. All right. It makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Better? Good. Walter said he had finished all of them. He good to go too.
Oh.
Have y'all heard from Melanin? Girl, where you, ma'am? Yams gave me a kitty cat. Hey, Yams. Oh, you feeling? You okay over there? Good job, Vic. Good job, Vicky. So you feel better?
Yeah. Now that
All
I
right.
know how to, work around.
Say it again.
Now that I know how to do this and go around the system, So yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to. That's why I love. That's why I enjoy math very much. Because anytime you have a multiple choice question test, if you can use the answers, always use the answers to help you. That's the difference between reading and math. Reading, you got to do too much work to find the answer, but this one, it's right there. Oh, y'all, it's 9:11. I mean, we gonna do a few more, and then we gonna jump up off of here. Walter, I know you had said you 11 and 12. Oh, I don't like question number 12. I gotta think about that one. I know it, but I gotta think about it. It's because it's like it's a formula for it. It's a formula for that one. I gotta find it.
Quick question for Walter. Walter, do you want me to leave so you can hop back in for the guest so you could, you know, so you could how do I say that? So you could okay.
Oh, he said he good. Oh, he said he understand 11 and 12. He may want to jump back. Am I going live tomorrow? If I do go live tomorrow, Z, it'll be late, like 8. It's probably like 9. I don't know. If not, oh, he said he good. I just want to listen real quick, but I actually need it. But I actually needed an answer or help face to face. I'll ask. What do they mainly talk about in the TSI? Um, all the stuff we talk about, pre-algebra and algebra. What's that, Z? Z, was you asking me about tomorrow? Yeah, so if I do go live, I'll put it up on my page. Like, I'll either make a story or I'll make a post. But tomorrow I got something late in the evening to do from like 3 to, and I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't want to promise. So even if I get back home like really late, like 9, 10, I jump on late. And if you turn your notifications, you'll know. But if not, I'll be on, what's the next day? Wednesday? I'll be on Wednesday. When do you have to take your test, Z? Are you in class? I forgot. July 12th. Okay, you got some time. You got some time. I got somebody taking this Saturday. So you have some time. You got some time. I don't know if you saw the book that we had talked about at the beginning, but you can get it on Amazon. It's just to help you with different concepts. You can get it at the library. I got mine at the library. So tomorrow, if it's late, I can get on Wednesday. I'm taking mine Saturday. Yes, I remember. Yes, you said Saturday. Yes. Yeah, if it's too late, yeah, I won't. I'm probably gonna be too tired. I'm probably gonna be too tired because I'm gonna have to been standing. You're welcome, Z. You take your next math test on Monday. Am I reading? Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll definitely try to get on this coming up Wednesday and Thursday then. And I'll go because I just printed this off the other day and looked at it, so I need to go back through it and make some notes on it for y'all. Yam says she. Oh, me too, Yams. Yam says she moving. She said I'm moving mine. You're not going. When were you supposed to take it? Yam is like, nah, I'm good. No, thank you. Yeah, y'all have questions that you have a question, just send it to me. You can message me or I think my email is up there. I put my beacon, I put my link in there now. But I can't I'm still trying to figure out how to make it work. Oh yeah, of course. You're welcome. Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to y'all. It's for y'all. Whatever y'all need, I'll try to help. Who just follow me? Hey, thank you. I'm not I don't think you have a name. Hi. Do y'all have anything else? I know math after like an hour of math, it's like, ooh. Oh, Big, you want me to talk about combining like terms? I sure will. I sure will. You good, Melanin? Okay. Belle says she's taking it in 2 weeks. All right, you got some time to study. You got some time to study. Like I said, print this off the Lone Star Math. It seemed like it has some good information in it. Oh, this is so 16 through 40 is supplemental. See the door. She said I missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more questions for somebody who had a question, but that's it. She said I missed it. If you have a question to the week after, if you have a question, though, I'll answer it. I don't have to get off. I can stay on if y'all have a question. It's just that nobody had a question. I'm about to do like terms real quick, but that's it. If you feel sketchy, yeah. So I would, if you're not 100% comfortable, then absolutely. Hold on, if y'all saying something, I'm not looking. Give me a second. Yes, Bill, you got this. Seek from doors. Did you have a question? Hey, Bill. Today was my first day with the one-on-one tutor, and I realized I was way overthinking. Yeah, I know. We was in here doing one of the questions, and we was like, use the answer choices, and that was it. Yeah, it's not that. It be too much sometimes. I was doing a question earlier. Okay, Biggie, when you combine like terms, what? First of all, can you tell me what a like term is? Because that's first what we gotta know. Oh, join in the beginning. Oh yeah. So we'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know when you take if you have a test or anything, but we'll be back on Wednesday, probably like 8:30. We'll be back on Wednesday tomorrow. We're gonna miss tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to jump on Wednesday, you're welcome. All right, Biggie, can you tell me what a like term is? Yeah, the variable and the exponent has to match. So, like for example, if I have 3xy and 2xy, are those like terms? Exactly. What if I have 2x squared and 3x cubed? Hey, Rhonda. Yes. Nope. Why is it not a like term? Because this is important. The exponent. Very good. That's all you need to know. Perfect. So now, whenever we want to simplify an equation, the exponents are different. Very good, Rhonda and Biggie. To simplify an equation to its smallest terms, we always combine them, right? So our like terms here are going to be, what are my like terms here? What is all the like term? Oh, I had the light going the wrong way. Biggie, like, yeah, that's so much easier. Thank you.
Hi again. The like terms that we have here is 3x,
Mm-hmm.
3x, 2x, and 6x.
All right, so something I want you to see, both of you all, that sign that's in front of there, it go with it. So it's actually going to be negative 6x.
Oh,
The
negative 6.
sign that's directly in front of the term goes with it every single time. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I combine the like terms, what am I going to do to them? How do I combine them?
What you do, whenever you combine them, I think you either, it's depending on if it's like addition, subtraction, but
Okay, Lillian, I see you Wednesday. Have a good night. Go ahead,
but
Biggie.
it depends based on like the problem, but for this situation, I think you would add
Yeah.
6.
So what you're gonna do is take anything that has an X attached to it. Melanie, hear me? Okay, I think she got off. Hey, girl. So you're gonna say 3x plus 2x minus 6x, and then your negative 4y is just gonna be hanging out chilling because he don't have a y to go with him. So yeah, seek from doors. You're gonna add them, and then so you'll take these first two right here, and that'll be 3x plus 6x, which is what?
5x.
5x, and we're going to drop that 6x down. You could have did it all at one time, but sometimes it's easier just to see it. Now, what are we going to do with these two?
We are going to subtract them.
We're going to subtract them. So 5x minus 6x, yes, Bill. Go.
Would it be 1x?
It would. Yep. And you don't have to put the 1 if you don't want to, but you can if you want, if you need to. So negative 1x minus 4y, and that would be your final answer. Very good, Bill. Very good. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Excellent. My bad. Ravion, I don't think I was supposed to.
A question that I have
Mm-hmm.
for the algebra one is 0.25k
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Mm-hmm.
plus 1.5
Mm-hmm.
minus k,
Mm-hmm.
and then minus 3.5.
Okay, so what's your like terms?
Um, let's see, 0.
Okay, seek from doors. See you Wednesday. Sorry if I had turned around. I didn't see you.
1.5 and 3.5.
Yes. So 1.5 and 3 negative. Remember that
Oh, yeah,
sign.
negative.
What are the other two like terms?
0.25k and k.
Mhm. Perfect. What type of K is that?
A negative k.
A negative K. Very good. Excellent. All right. Now, what do we do?
I think we should do the 1.5 and the negative.
And it don't matter what order you do it in. It don't. It don't even matter. So you can scoot them beside each other just so it's easier to see, maybe. And you can remember that that's a positive 1.5 minus a 3.5. And then you have a positive 0.25K and a negative K. So sometimes it's easier if you push them beside each other just so you can make sure you know which one goes with what. But you also have to make sure that your signs are correct.
Because the one I get it, but the ones I'm struggling with is like the 0.25K and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's just a decimal. If you need to take off the, why does the 0.25 confuse you?
Yeah.
If you think about it, this is a quarter. And what's in front of that K that's an imaginary that we don't put?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's always in front of a K? If there's not a number in front of it, it's an imaginary what?
1.
It's an imaginary one. So think about it like this. I have 25 cents, and then I have a negative K, which is $1, right? So now how much money? I have a negative 1 and a positive 25. What does that make? Think about quarters.
0.75.
Right. So now I'm left with a negative 0 because remember I didn't have enough dollars, right? So I'm now left with a negative 0.75. Okay. And this is $1.50 minus 3.50. Okay. So I have $1.50 and a negative 3.50. Now what's that gonna give me? And you just type this in the calculator exactly how it is, or I don't know if you use a calculator or not.
This would be 5.
So remember, this is a positive and this is a negative.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I got a negative 3 and a positive 1. Now what is it?
Would it be -1?
-1.
Mm-hmm.
So if I added 1 to this, what would that make me get? So think about it. What's the difference between, let me switch it. What's the difference between 150 and 350?
As in like a fraction or a decimal?
Decimal. What's the difference between, so if I have $1.50 and you have $3.50, how much more money do you have than I do? You got 350. I got 150. How much more money do you have?
$2.
You have $2 more. Exactly. So that's the only thing. It's like, what's the difference between this number and this number? Whoever is the largest with the negative sign, that's who wins. So a -2 minus 0.75K would be your answer.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, when you have positive and negative numbers, it's like whatever digit is larger, right? So say I have -7 and I have a +5. So since the -7, the digit 7 is larger, then my answer is going to be negative. But then I'm just looking at what's the difference between the 7 and the 5 is a 2. Okay, so that's how we do those type.
Okay, well, that's all I need to help. I'm gonna hop off. When is the next time you'll be live?
I'll be live on Wednesday. We'll be live on Wednesday again, probably like 8:30, just depending on what the day looking like.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You doing okay? You feel better a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, have a good night, Dee. Thanks for joining in with me.
You're welcome. I definitely will be joining in on you. What will you be discussing on Wednesday?
We're just gonna keep going over the TSI because we have so many people doing the TSI test. That's usually what I focus on. So we'll keep going on over questions over that, which is I know you said pre-algebra, algebra is what you do too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if there's just go through that, and especially I don't know what these other ones are. So we just do the first ones. Yeah. So just more stuff like that. If it's something specific you want me to talk about, let me know, and then I'll feed it in, and you can jump on for that part. Oh, okay. Bye bye. All right. Does anybody have anything else they need me to go over or talk about before we get up off of here? Is everybody good for the evening? Yep. No questions. No questions. Everybody all right? All right. Well, I will see you all. Need to know how to decipher when to add exponents and multiply them. Okay. So whenever we talk about exponents, adding and multiply, that's your exponent. I know exactly you're talking about your exponent rules. Um, think about and even if you don't know when to add or multiply them, what you can do is break the exponent down. But a good thing to remember is that whenever you have, let's say you have x squared raised to the power of 3, anytime you have something touching the parentheses, what is it like? Think about it like this. If I was to have 3 squared down at the bottom and the 3 is in front, what operation do I perform right here? You would multiply. Okay? You would multiply. That's exactly what you would do. So, same thing here, you would multiply. So, instead of having x to the power of 2 squared, you're going to have x to the power of 6. But why does that happen? It's because it says the exponent tells me to write the base a certain amount of times. So, it says write this bottom number 3 times. It says rewrite x squared 3 times. Then this 2 tells me to rewrite x 2 times. After I've done all this rewriting, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's. This is just a shortcut to what expanded exponential expressions would be. Which is the same thing here. This is why I can add 2 plus 2 plus 2 and get 6. Does that make sense? But the best way for me to remember, honestly, with multiplication is just to say it's touching this parentheses, and if I have something on the outside, I want to distribute it on the inside, and so I'm going to multiply it together. Okay, you good? Is that good? Or you want to go through another one? Yeah, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime, anytime. Alrighty, ma'ams and sirs. Well, I'm gonna jump off of here, and I will be back on Wednesday if anybody needs any help. DM me any questions, DM me or message me, email me, whatever you need help with, comment underneath the video if it's something. All right, Yam, see you then that y'all want to talk about, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. You're very welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Oh, you did? Oh, good. I need to do better on YouTube. I'm gonna start uploading longer videos. I need to do better. I do. But thank you. I'm glad you did. I'm trying to get up on there. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm some type of help. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye.